Okay, this is the 9-8 matchup. This is one we like. The close teams.
Get it.
Liberty from Virginia, Concordia from Irvine. The tournament used to be right near Irvine's campus, so this is a bit of a change of pace for them. They don't get to sleep in their own beds.
I was talking to some staff members, and they were like, yeah, we miss that aspect of the tournament.
They won the Division II national championship last year. Now they're in the Division I.
Coaching change, some personnel changes, different team, but they're back. They they lost to Chapman
in the
SLC final. So yeah, I mean they're definitely a quality club.
So wait, is this Brian Cooper?
Yeah,
the LCC coach is Cooper's
That's right.
brother.
Yep.
Baltimore guy?
I'm not sure where the Coopers are from. I think so.
Yeah, somewhere in Maryland. Are we? We're not on the air, are we? We could be. It's
potentially.
Okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
Timer's over there.
Welcome back to the fourth game of the day from Field 6 from the 2018 MCLA National Tournament, powered by Under Armour. This is traditionally the best matchup of Division I. The number 9 seed, Liberty, out of the SELC, and the number 8 seed, UC Irvine, first year in Division I.
Concordia-Irvine.
What did I say?
Yeah, we're close. UC, Cal State.
Oh, geez.
Concordia.
They're not the Anteaters.
No.
The tournament was at UC Irvine.
That's right.
Okay. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day, to say the least. The sun and the breeze is just taking the life out of us, but we'll hold strong. Don't worry. Concordia-Irvine, CUI, last year's Division II MCLA champions, moved up to Division I and didn't seem to have a problem getting to the national tournament. All whites, head to toe, first shot. Will McKeever getting his stick in there.
Hey, McKeever's an all-league guy out of the SELC. That was a nice deflection. Oh, and Springett, Poway kid. A lot of young faces on the Concordia team.
This is the first year I can remember where the fourth game had sun.
Right.
Usually it's dark out at this point.
Yeah. Sun's behind us now. Big save, early save for the Flames.
Harriman, the goalie, out of New Hampshire, gets the first save of the day. You talked in the last game, Coach, about your goalie getting that first save can kind of set the tone, give him a little confidence there to start the game. Eagles and whites.
Keep your eyes on number 16, Connor Reed. He was second-team all-league performer with a eye-popping 101 ground balls.
We've had some triple-digit stat ground ballers all day today.
I can't help. I stare at that number when I look at kids' stats, and I'm just like, wow, that's unbelievable. Good for them.
Who's leading NCAA Division I in ground balls? What number did he?
It's a face. It's probably T.D. Ireland from Albany.
But is he in the hundreds?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what's the highest non-face-off guy.
That's a great question.
Down the alley for Liberty.
I mean, there was a couple years there where Zach Courier put up some ridiculous triple-digit ground balls.
Mostly wing numbers, right?
Yeah. He was a special player.
Carter Elliott down the right wing on the pole, not afraid to dodge it. Gets great separation. First goal of the game. Almost ran himself out of angle, but still had the opportunity to find the far side of the net. So we have our first goal of the game from the Liberty. And
that was
hobbling a little bit.
That's not a good sign for the Flames because he's a big time midi. I mean, that was his 31st goal of the year from the midfield. That's huge production, and that was a big boy take. He separate, got his hands free, and just great shot placement right off the pipe and in.
Second face-off of the game here. Officials making sure it's all set. Liberty Flames pop it forward.
Nice GB
Great
by
ground
Pence.
ball. Great job to move it.
Here's Connor Reed. You can see the athleticism as a long stick. I mean, and now he's going to stay on a little bit. Logan Perry with the take. We backed up by Concordia. This is Jonah Rinaldi here, big-time point producer, leading scorer for the Eagles. Shifty attackman. Oh, great look, backside.
Great catch. Concordia-Irvine, the national tournament was in their town the last 2-3 years. So a bit of a difference here as they're on the road.
Harriman with another big save.
Great transition here. He can push and hit the trailer.
There it is.
Slow break. 30 didn't seem to get himself in a great position
wow.
there. Great opportunity there, wasted, but they still possess. So that's
early in the game, trying to get everybody, feel everybody out, get a possession. Totally understand it.
Little sub game here for the Flames. Slinging the ball. There is a distinct difference in speed and size from the Division II to Division I.
No question. I think it's a product of maybe more year-round commitment, weights, more from a team standpoint. Individuals can do it, but I think it's more programmatic. Big
Goal
time.
number 2 and a flag. Number 7, Derek Esch out of New Holland, Pennsylvania.
Great find on the crease, good handle, quick little finish.
Liberty with the 2-goal lead. Let's hear what the official calls on the.
Ooh.
Minute will serve.
Minute, unsportsmanlike conduct. That is, now they're going to be actually no face. So the Flames will have an opportunity to tack on another and go up by potentially 3 or 4 if they can make a quick work of it.
After the goal, penalty gives the ball right to the other team.
That's right.
Unnecessary roughness on 24 1 minute. First shot goes wide, backed up by the Flames and Sam Gregory out of Hudson, Ohio.
Gets out 9-12.
Hudson, Ohio. Right, we've got some interesting connections here. So Gregory's from Hudson, and Concordia. There's a player on the team whose father's a Cleveland State grad.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So both teams have a little bit of a Cleveland connection.
Another flag on the play. So a penalty coming on Liberty. Teams will be even.
Gets out at 9-12.
Cross check on Liberty. Concordia ball will go 5-on-5 for about 30 seconds, 36 seconds. Coach, how do you attack a 5-on-5 situation? Just play,
I think
play it like it's regular lacrosse?
The nice part is that you have more room to operate. So, you look to draw and dump, and that's going to be an even more obvious series of one-mores if you can draw a double team.
10 seconds.
10 left in the first penalty for Concordia. They'll get a few seconds of a man up, a true man up.
1, release.
Well, that's the thing. If you have the first penalty, do you wait for it to die before you get a chance to get in your 6-on-5, or are you playing 5-on-5?
I'd go 5-on-5. Yeah, I guess it just depends on the scenario. How much time?
Concordia tries to force one on the crease.
Yeah, they're not afraid to jam it in there, especially early in the game. They've kind of tested the inside of the Flames defense. And to their credit, Liberty's been up to the task. Obviously, very interested to see how the teams clear the ball. That's in all 3 previous games, the losing team really struggled to clear today. So that's a great indicator for us as to who's going to be successful. Brandon Mayo, Concordia, rocking the whiskers eye black look.
So does that block the sun better than a regular?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question for Brandon.
Gotta love to see the Chapman coaching staff on the far side of the field feverishly taking notes.
No question. Now, that if they have the Concordia Eagles tomorrow, they feel pretty confident in their scout.
It'll be the 3rd time they play them.
Yeah, I don't know if they know much about Liberty, though.
Talked to Coach Harley from Chapman. Actually, they've never played Liberty in the history of their program, so. Liberty out of Virginia. Concordia out of Orange County, California.
Got an open man, got to find him.
Shot, pipe.
Gregory, nice rip. Snappy delivery there. Fooled the goalie.
Obviously, last game, 16 seed versus 1 seed. We had a pretty good game in the first half. And this being the 8-9 seed, these are technically supposed to be the teams that are the closest. Wing dodge, high wing dodge for Liberty. Catching the crease. Big save. Loose ball. Fight in the back corner. Here comes some Concordia reinforcements. Great check.
Yeah, you can't play the ball from out of bounds. I don't know if that was...
We're scrumming in the corner here, folks.
Swarming GBs.
Getting to know each other a little bit over there in the corner, these guys. Coach McQuillan looking for a timeout. They still haven't had...
Every possession matters.
First time out of the game, Liberty. They have a 2-goal lead, and with 6:43 remaining in the first quarter, we'll take a break from the 2018 MCLA National Tournament, powered by Under Armour. And we're back. First quarter action of the 4th game of the day. The Liberty Flames with a 2-goal lead over UC Irvine.
Cougars BYU are up on Grand Canyon 1-0 early in the first.
Biggest upset of the day has to be the Cal Berkeley Bears.
Yeah.
Upending Colorado.
Coach Webster and his boys from Berkeley, it's a huge first round win for them.
Liberty back. Big swing pass over the head. A little too tall.
Simple plays, Mike.
Sure.
Especially here early in the game, getting to the flow of things. Dodging hard, drew a slide. That's great. Now make the simple play. Let the ball do the work.
Huge shot. Little bullet play, as we call it. They're going to call that a shot. They're going to back him up.
Here he goes. Rinaldi looking to isolate from X. Loses the ball. And goalie comes up with it.
Liberty here looks to clear with 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Haven't had some quality shots. Having a tough time clearing, but they have a little safety valve there. Here's Chase Wright up top with Derek Esch. They swing it all the way around in a bit of a 1-3-2 set. Coach, do you count from behind or up top?
We count from behind.
I feel like that trend has changed. Whereas it used to be half and half.
Yeah.
I think everyone started counting from behind. Swinging it fast. Here comes Esch with the dodge down the right alley. Look inside. Great.
Big save.
Huge save. Tyler Swikert, the goalie, freshman from Tustin, California. And Concordia throws it away.
Right back to my original point. Clearing, especially early in these games, really a major factor, right? You cannot have defensive stops and not get the ball to your attacker.
Deflates your defensive stop. It just takes all the energy out of it when you can't clear it. It just takes the life out of the defenseman when they have to say, oh, I'm right back on team.
Yeah, second chance opportunities for the offense, whether it's through a failed clear, an offensive rebound. It's tough. And over time, it just is cumulative in terms of its wear on the defense's, physical and mental strength. Here it is, ball through X, looking inside. Gregory over the top with his right hand. Nice find.
Both teams getting the kinks out here. And let's see if Concordia can clear successfully.
Wow, Connor Reed has some good open field speed.
Here's Woodard from Poway, California, San Diego.
I'm already pretty impressed with the Liberty coaching staff and just the polished nature of the way they're running their substitution box. And so it's all very clean.
Little things.
Yeah, they're doing a great job.
Jacob Aho down the right lane, rolls back. They look to swing it through the top. Here comes a windup. Great job by Liberty getting their sticks in the shooting lanes. Yep. They've done that a couple times so far, but Concordia gets a tough ground ball. Sean Goodell finds Perry.
It's a smart, subtle switch there, but they get to pull back on Perry. Very smart.
Rinaldi from the wing looks to look for a pick. No slip of the pick.
Ooh, another piece.
They're just doing a great job getting their sticks in the lane there.
Good slide.
Comes.
Oh, there's a penalty.
That's a big penalty.
Let's see if
they give them one or a two, or a lock it in, or ball's still alive.
This is a valuable possession here. They can get one,
Great take. Logan Perry tries to squeeze it on the right side of the cage. A little bit wide, but they'll get a man-up opportunity here with 1:17, down 2-0 here in the first quarter.
Shocked to see Perry not on the man-up squad. You know, first team all SLC, and he's not on the power.
Coach, what a day it's been. A lot of great lacrosse.
No question.
A lot of beautiful scenery. It's not a hard thing to do to stare at these mountains all day with great lacrosse games going on in front of us.
Beautiful weather, good lacrosse. Got teams from all over the country, different styles of play. Some real competitive, intense stuff going on here.
It only gets better tomorrow as we see these teams that match up. Great foot save. Penalties released.
Pretty good job by Liberty.
Great kill.
Yeah. Well-coached group. Sun's a little bit of a factor here. It's directly behind us. These sideline-to-sideline passes are going to be challenging.
We're at 7 seconds.
Big
there
time.
it is. What a way.
Depends on your personnel.
Tie it up.
You can be very conservative and do your best to tie it up. If you've got a guy who's got quick hands and can pinch and pop, maybe try to go forward here, see if you can get something quick.
And at the end of the first quarter, your score, Liberty 2, Concordia-Irvine 1. The fourth game of the day here from Field 6. You're watching the 2018 MCLA National Tournament, powered by Under Armour. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back for second quarter action. Stick with us.
I'm Eric Law. I went to the University of Denver and I played professional lacrosse for the Denver Outlaws. This is the UA Command 2.0. I really like the new design of the thinner scoop at the top to help with ground balls, and the same thing in the back with the flare to help with ground balls as well. The pocket, it forms just a nice, easy pocket right in the middle. I also love how light it is. We've been in the sun all day. It still doesn't get that soupy, bendy feeling. Also, what I really like the new addition of is the side rail pockets for the shooters, which is going to go right in there, which I think is a brilliant design.
Awesome.
Here we go, kickoff. We're ready for second quarter action here. The Concordia Eagles had a late goal there at the end of the first quarter. Big relief probably there. Lets off a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, get off the break the ice. You know, break the ice. Beautiful night. Grass field. I think that's unusual for some of these teams. And goalies obviously have to get used to that as well.
Face-off win for Liberty. Ooh, can't get the ground ball.
First time ground ball. He picked it up though.
The second one. Little numbers
we
here
go.
if we push. Little numbers here if we push. It's tough getting that down the alley. You want to. I always feel you want to look to the other side. Tough pass to catch, and once you catch it, you're not really in a position to get a good shot off. Flames possess.
Fowler, the face-off guy for Liberty, I think over the course of this game could be a game changer. He's done a very nice job at the X.
Very, very diverse roster for Liberty. They draw nationally.
Simple perimeter passing. You just got to move your feet, shorten those passes up.
Tough pass to catch for Gregory. See if they can ride it back. Good attempt there by Caleb Britton.
Perry's a nice-looking athlete.
Concordia settling in.
A little spike pick here. Set one, sub off.
Didn't really get the effect they were looking for. You got spike picks, you got razor picks.
Yeah.
All these new style of picks.
I'm a big fan. I mean, we don't necessarily implement them at CSU, but I think they cause a lot of problems.
The spike or the razor or both?
I like the razor quite a bit. We actually run that often, but the spike pick, it gives people issues as well.
In your words, describe the razor pick for me.
It's a pick below goal line extended, using kind of the tangent of the crease, so that basically you're using the goal as an additional pick as well.
Razor because you're shaving the crease a little
That's
bit?
exactly
Okay.
right, yeah. Put some defenders in some difficult spots. If they want to go in front of the cage, you get the hang up. They try to go around or fight through the pick, then you get a step and you can maybe turn a corner or draw a slide.
And it's right on that precipice of the goal, if you will. So you're
Yep. It's a difficult setup, and the team that really, in my mind, used that so effectively was North Carolina when they had the Bitter brothers and Sankey and some of those guys, and it's become more and more popular.
wind-up dodge here for Zumpano. Draws a double. Redodge on the backside for Wright. Overhand shot off the pipe. Still a shot. That could have been Concordia.
He's got a big frame and getting downhill. You got to look to slide to him because that is a powerful shot of the run. Big Little behind the cage.
Aggressive D.
Wright gets it. Yeah, there you go.
Lets him slip by top side, and Chase Wright gets the third Liberty goal of the day with 11:54. Little, you can't get aggressive at goal line and try to throw takeaway checks because they're going to get
too dangerous of an area on the field to throw checks. You just got to impede their progress and force them out.
Score update from behind us. BYU up 2-1 on Grand Canyon.
And for those folks keeping tabs at home, the Cleveland Cavaliers are up 58-47.
On the LeBronto Raptors.
Looking to get the sweep. Another face-off win from the Flames. Really impressed with Liberty. Just the way they're going about their business. Polished.
I got you, Braden. I got you.
Make it take it lacrosse here for Liberty.
Hey, good TV, Chris. That's what I'm talking about.
No, we haven't heard yet, Coach Brand.
Yes.
He don't want it.
It's only a matter of time.
We haven't heard one yet.
You know we've also never heard? He wants it.
Yeah.
Wow, great slip. Great inside. No one there to catch it. Andrew Bloom speeds up the right side of the field. Just want to give a shout out to all our crew members today. Guys up in the lift, producers, directors, coordinators, our officials, all the guys running the tournament. It's a pretty big operation here.
They do a tremendous job. They really do. And every year, the tournament gets better and better. And now we're at a new venue, and they're able to pull it off in such a great way. So commend those people.
Little gotcha game at the top.
Got him.
Got a little space if we want. Doesn't mean he has to shoot. Didn't really turn the Jets on there. Great defensive recovery there from Liberty. Deuces usually means a 2-2-2. Don't have to be
Drew the slide.
lucky through catch. Shot goal.
Rinaldi.
Low
Low to
average
high.
goal there from Rinaldi. Right place, right time. Opportunistic goal.
Feet to the crease, just squirt through, and Rinaldi backed it up. And low to high rip.
Got ourselves a 1-goal game here. 9:42 remaining in the second.
We'll see if Fowler can stop the bleeding here and get another face-off win.
Here's your face-off battle, your elongated face-off battle that we talked about earlier. Bit of a wrestling match. The Eagles swarm it. Still alive in the carpet.
Great lift.
Great lift.
Not sure that he was released. Yeah, absolutely. I think Gregory left the box a little early. But it worked out for Liberty because they have possession.
Great ground ball scrap there. That's kind of face-off where I don't want you to get rid of the face-off.
Let's see if they go with Esch up top.
Here's Ash, the sophomore, left to left.
Good shake, drew the slide, drew
Great one more.
three.
Get in front, fake.
Wow.
Shot it right at his stick.
Unbelievable.
In the crease, Liberty going to go back to Concordia.
I mean, that offensive set couldn't have worked out better for Liberty. Drew three people to the ball, made a great pass. Oh, lost it in the sun.
Concordia looks to equalize, a little under 8 in the second. Are we in such a different time zone that it's still sunny out? I'm trying to wrap my head around that, Coach.
Yeah,
Usually it's dark at this point of the day.
I know, I feel it too, but it's been a gorgeous day here in Salt Lake.
Does it stay lighter here in Utah? I'm getting a yes from our score people.
Oh,
Great finish. We got
calls
a
the ward. Unbelievable.
Concordia subs on defense, and that may burn them here. Luckily, they recover. Moving pick on that spike pick. And that's a turnover. BYU and Grand Canyon behind us, tied up. Actually, we got an update. BYU up 3-2.
Got an extra here. Draw and dump.
I call this one a gotcha. Great slow break. Probably could have pulled it. Brandon Mayo with a shot. Let's see who gets a rebound. Defensive rebound for Liberty. Wynn McKeever. Little tough time clearing here for Liberty, but they get it down into their attack.
Yeah, they need to have a possession. When they get organized and play 6-on-6, they've gotten some quality looks. I think Coach feels the same way. He called a timeout.
At 5:33 left in the second quarter, we'll have a timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be right back from the 2018 MCLA National Tournament, powered by Under Armour. Chris, whatever, if you make him on way to him, if you Chris Miller. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. It's like 14 or something like that. It's embarrassing. Give it all you got. Everything. Here we go, Galaxy. Here we go, Galaxy. Sure.
It's rock and roll.
Second time out of the game here. Concordia down 2-3 to Liberty. Liberty with the timeout. They're going to get their sticks back from the officials.
Now, I'm always interested here, Brando. Early in the game, on an offensive timeout, as a defensive coordinator, do you come out and throw a wrinkle at them just to get them guessing as the game moves on? Do you throw a little zone, a little shut-off, a little early pressure?
And you say to yourself, hey, guys, they're going to try to do something. And they're going to do something predicated on what they've seen us do up to this point. So if we can put in something different, it may throw a huge...
Right. And every subsequent timeout now, they will have to be like, well, they have to have two plans,
yes.
you know, maybe three plans. And I think it affects the other times that they call timeout.
The reason I don't think you do that is there's so many moving parts here that if you try to do something...
Kind of read, aggressive double.
If you do something different, you might be a little bit more vulnerable.
True.
As opposed to your bread and butter. Shot squeaks out. Concordia with it.
Pence missed the first time grounder. That's an all-league performer there, and I think it's part of it's on that grass, right? They're just not familiar with playing on grass.
Heard the footsteps a little bit.
And now they ask him to recover all the way across the field. Gregory going to work at the island. Former Hudson Explorer. Look
Great
inside.
Catch inside. That little egg roll backhand flip.
Interesting. Yeah, creative. That would have been the most creative finish of the day. McGuirk had a nice backhand from X in the previous game. Nice.
Great knockdown.
Pence read it like a book. Clearing.
They're struggling with the little things.
Big time. I need to stretch right here at the box.
Ambitious shot. Thought he was going to maybe get a freebie, as they were kind of getting in a little bit of a 10-man ride. Coach, you 10-man at all this year?
No.
Not once.
No, we 10-man quite a bit our first year.
Fell out of love with
and
it.
the energy that you expend
Isn't worth the reward.
Not at all. Clearing, I mean, the difference in clearing is so minimal that it's not worth it.
Concordia brings it back down. They have a little bit of numbers. Shot, goal, tie game. 3 minutes remain in the second quarter. And even though they are having some issues on the far end with their ground balls and clearing, they capitalize on the backside. All it takes is one play to get another goal.
6 goal, Concordia, number 34.
What's up? What was that?
Face-off coming up at the X. Tie game. 3 minutes till halftime. Stalemate. Picked up by Concordia. They can get a lead here if they push. Another great stick by Liberty. Ball's on the ground.
You can really see the athletic dominance of Connor Reed, though. I mean, he just separated by 5-6 yards.
So with 2:46 remaining, the Concordia Eagles will take a timeout. Up 3-3. We'll be right back from Salt Lake. Welcome back to Salt Lake. Fourth game of the day from sunny Salt Lake City, Utah. Tie game, the 8-9 matchup. It's what we expected. Pretty even. The rankers or the seeders got it right, at least so far. And we're coming up on 2.5 minutes here till halftime. Pipe shot.
You see the quickness and burst from Rinaldi there.
Yeah.
Setting up the pass down, pick down, and then quickly explodes underneath.
Great job getting topside, and he finishes. Concordia-Irvine gets their first lead of the game. No slide there, Coach.
Yeah, the Liberty goalie found himself out of position there and caged a little bit. Came off the pipe early.
6 goal, Concordia, number 17.
Question for you, Coach. When you break your huddle as a team, what's your go-to break?
We do together.
Together. Nice. It's been a good back and forth game early here.
Yeah, and I like the fact that Concordia came out really sloppy, and they didn't diminish their spirit, didn't diminish their energy.
They've been opportunistic. They haven't played the sharpest half, but they've been opportunistic and scored some big-time goals. Rinaldi with a tough GB.
And we're getting another timeout. Coach Cooper fired up on the sideline. Minute 45, timeout, Concordia-Irvine, 2018 MCLA National Tournament, powered by Under Armour. We'll take a quick break, be right back.
Founded in 2009, Lacrosse Talk Radio has the most live and up-to-date coverage of the fastest sport on 2 feet. Whether you're listening to one of our over 200 live youth, high school, collegiate, or professional game broadcasts, or our regional specialty shows, Lacrosse Talk Radio gives you access and insight to your favorite teams and players. Visit us at lacrossetalkradio.com for our broadcast schedules in the Rocky Mountain, Tri-State, and Mid-Atlantic regions. Lacrosse Talk Radio, the official voice of the MCLA.
Babysitting me all fucking year. We back yet? Okay, good.
Live between two ferns.
4-3, Concordia-Irvine up on Liberty. Concordia out of timeouts. We have a minute and 45 left, with Concordia getting a big ground ball in the face-off.
Stylistic decision, but do you try to hold for the last shot here with a minute 40?
Yes. Game of runs here. Concordia is clearly on a run.
I mean, for a minute 40, you're going to need to probably involve a fake shot to hold for the last possession.
Or you're going to get a clock.
Which is totally doable. I mean, you can.
But I just don't, like, do you coach fake shots? Do you have a call for it?
We don't. I have absolutely seen teams do it, and it's effective for them. You know? I don't know why I don't do it.
Right. It's not a fake shot. That's a goal.
Logan Perry.
Logan Perry now gives Concordia a 2-goal lead with a minute 16.
I think the goaltenders on that end of the field are going to struggle mightily here for the next 20, 30 minutes.
Suns are right in their grill. Gotta love the back and forth action of the runs here. This is easily the most exciting game of the day for me.
I'll tell you what, Coach Cooper, first of all, it was a huge ground ball. Coach Cooper gets a timeout. They come out of the timeout and execute perfectly.
We want to give a big shout out to official Tom Fitzsimmons, who's officially the last person on earth that uses a BlackBerry.
They were on sale.
Couldn't afford a flip phone. Having a little fun in the booth here, folks. This game's getting great. Concordia with a bunch of momentum.
Here you go. We're about to get under a minute here. They're on a run. If they can capitalize here and score one more before the half, that is a dagger.
What, in your opinion, what is the average possession time you've seen before a shot clock goes on? Now, is it a time judgment or is it a lack of action judgment?
It's both. I think they're pretty reluctant to put it on if the possession is under 50 seconds. I'd say around 50. And then anything less than that,
wow, grid safe.
Yeah, is generally based off of the end of the game, and they're trying to speed things up.
Here we go. We're running. Got to get that ground ball. Slippery.
It's still 30 seconds. Plenty of time all day.
Don't need to crank one here.
No rush. Really poor decision.
Need to crank one there because now you got to get back. But going back to that stall call or putting the clock on, is that why do you think these teams take so long to sub their personnel?
100%.
Because they're trying to avoid that stall?
Yep.
And at the half, there it is, Concordia. Not looking great in the first half, but boy, did they turn it on in the second. They go to the half with a 5-3 lead here from Salt Lake City. You're watching the 2018 MCLA National Tournament, powered by Under Armour. What did I say? He needs.
My name is Pat Young. I started my college career at University of Maryland, Baltimore County and finished up at University of Maryland, College Park. I currently play for the Ohio Machine. This is the Under Armour Banshee. It's the mid-level lacrosse cleat. What I like about it is it's got a low cleat feel, but with the protection of a mid to high cleat. I'm usually a guy who likes to protect my ankles, but I don't like to lose the mobility and feel like I'm wearing a heavy cleat. UA Banshee, untouchable, unstoppable.
I'm Eric Law. I went to the University of Denver and I played professional lacrosse for the Denver Outlaws. This is the UA Command 2.0. I really like the new design of the thinner scoop at the top to help with ground balls, and the same thing in the back with the flare to help with ground balls as well. The pocket, it forms just a nice, easy pocket right in the middle. I also love how light it is. We've been in the sun all day. It still doesn't get that soupy, bendy feeling. Also, what I really like the new addition of is the side rail pockets for the shooters, which doesn't go right in there, which I think is a brilliant design.
I'm Greg Gurenlian, known as Greg Beast. I played for the New York Lizards. I just retired from the MLL, and I face off for Team USA. An elite level face-off man looks for a couple different things. The first thing is the pinch points of the head, the flex points, how it wraps around the ball. The second thing you look for is the scoop. Is it rigid enough and can it help you get an extra couple ground balls? The third thing is you want durability. You don't want to have to go buy a new head every few games, so this head basically encompasses all three of those. The Face-Off Academy put Command X's heads and their prototypes through the grinder. They lasted throughout the entire grind. They flexed exactly how we wanted them to. So not only were they pliable, not only were they durable, but they were also used in a lot of different facets. So it came out with a pretty good rating. The UA Command X. Dive under, take over.
Founded in 2009, Lacrosse Talk Radio has the most live and up-to-date coverage of the fastest sport on 2 feet. Whether you're listening to one of our over 200 live youth, high school, collegiate, or professional game broadcasts, or our regional specialty shows, Lacrosse Talk Radio gives you access and insight to your favorite teams and players. Visit us at lacrossetalkradio.com for our broadcast schedules in the Rocky Mountain, Tri-State, and Mid-Atlantic regions. Lacrosse Talk Radio, the official voice of the MCLA.
Life is about moments. If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye? That when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid?
All right. See ya!
Right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
My name is Pat Young. I started my college career at University of Maryland, Baltimore County and finished up at University of Maryland College Park. I currently play for the Ohio Machine. The shaft is the Meso, and obviously when you look at it, it's got a really sleek look to it. Black on black, it's pretty smooth. Feel it, it's not too rigid, got a little bit of a grit to it. It's very durable, but it's pretty light. It's got a little bit of a flex to it, so it puts a little bit more on your shot. UA Meso Composite, balanced, battle tested. My name is Pat Young. I started my college career at University of Maryland, Baltimore County and finished up at University of Maryland College Park. I currently play for the Ohio Machine. This is the Under Armour Banshee. It's the mid-level lacrosse cleat. What I like about it is it's got a low cleat feel, but with the protection of a mid to high cleat. I'm usually a guy who likes to protect my ankles, but I don't like to lose the mobility and feel like I'm wearing a heavy cleat. UA Banshee, untouchable, unstoppable.
BC up 3-0 on Virginia Tech. Ready to roll.
Oh, okay. We're back. The last half of the last game of the day. Been a long one, Coach.
It's been a long one.
I feel like I know you. You know, I spent 14 days with you in Denver once.
Yeah.
But I feel like we get to know each other a lot here, and
that Utah sun is
it's something else.
It's scalding.
We're closer to it.
Yeah, that's
right?
what's going on here.
Welcome back, folks. 2018 MCLA National Tournament, powered by Under Armour. Concordia-Irvine went down with a hole. Went down in a hole a little bit early. They battled back, got a lot of momentum. 5-3. The 8-9 game.
It's been as advertised. You know, both teams just competing. Really good battle at the X. Excuse me. Offensively, when they get their chances and possessions, both teams have been pretty opportunistic. Just having a little work done on our net here, our game net, and then we're off to the races.
Field behind us. BYU up 6-4 on Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon last year's champion.
That's right.
Could have a first-round exit here.
Cougars, BYU mainstay at the MCLA tournament. Here we go. Let's do that hockey.
The good old hockey game.
Heck of a ground ball. Wow.
Liberty getting the first punch here of the second half off the face-off win. Clearing is still not a guarantee, Coach.
McKeever, that was a pretty spectacular ground ball through traffic. And a successful clear for the Flames. I'd like to see them get Ash up top and have him get going downhill. I mean, when he was able to do that in the first half, it was it forced Concordia to have to slide. Chase Wright, big athletic midi as well.
Down the alley, off the face of the goal, the goalie with a big save.
Yeah, still staring into the sun here for a few more minutes. So the more ready alley dodge shots you can get, the better. Backside pinch.
Feed, unable to corral it.
Get it up and over again.
Great ground ball.
Gregory up, over, and go.
A lot of space on this wing.
Yeah.
Time is of the essence.
Yeah, now the defense is set.
Right.
And a crease violation.
Crease violation. We're going to go back to Concordia-Irvine.
So you got to catch that ball and go. And they're into a 10-man. And it worked. Effective. Quick change of possession, Liberty. Second team we've seen today employ the 10-man rod. Chapman Panthers in the previous game. Eagle. Going back to our scrubs reference earlier.
Get it up top! Get it up top! Here we go, Derek! Here we go, Derek!
Big dodge from up top coming from Ash. Ash gets to his left hand, feeds it across the cage.
Great rotation defensively.
Great rotation. Way to arrive when the ball arrives.
Yep. I just don't love the throw the ball back across your body in any offensive set.
But a lot of people do, though, right? That money ball pass, that spill pass.
You got to do you got to set those up from the wing. If you're going to do that in the middle of the field, you are going to be in trouble.
Fights through the entire team. Huge goal. Sam Gregory, the Ohio native, runs through the heart of the D and finishes to bring Liberty within one with 12:28 left in the third.
Jake Pence, all-league performer for the Eagles, clearly frustrated with himself there. Big time wheels from Springett. Poway product just created a turnover there.
Tough pass.
Now we've got Irvine with the ball and a quick restart. Let's see if they can create something. Backdoor cut. Rinaldi picked off by the keeper. Oh, they're going to have numbers.
So let the guy. Not well designed there. Could have moved the ball early. Get the ball up the field.
Head man the ball.
Yes.
Yep. Let the attackmen, the guys who get paid the big bucks, make the decisions. You have no idea what's behind you. If you head man the ball to the attackman, he sees the whole field. Gregory's starting to come on. Great pass. Wow. Big time play.
Tie ball game once again.
Interesting the way this thing is playing out. In the first act, Liberty went up. Second act, Concordia takes the momentum, and now we're in Act 3, and Liberty's back on top.
So both teams trading punches. We have a tie game of runs. Liberty's on a run here.
That's a push. Yep, that is an obvious push. I'm shocked I missed that one.
Face-off win for Concordia.
Look at Reed run.
Trying to run through the whole team. Ball slips out. Easy ground ball. Little Canadian backhand there. Ball still in bounds.
Extra effort play by Perry. Outstanding effort. Stick skills. Now we've got a little bit of a track meet. And I think that favors Liberty.
Wind it up. Great save. From the knees, reaching up. Ten and a half in the third. Tie game. This has been the most fun one of the day by far. Evenly matched teams. Kind of similar styles.
A lot of good athletes out there. It's been fun to watch.
Great dodge and a great finish.
Jacob Aho.
Dropping the Fortnite dance.
Right to right split. I missed the dance. I'm not even sure I would understand the reference, but nice goal by Aho.
I've only seen human beings do it. I've never seen the video game do it.
Yeah, well, there we go.
BYU bench erupting behind us. And then in the far corner, we have South Carolina and Georgia Tech, a SELC matchup. And then adjacent to us to our right, Virginia Tech and Boston College. Face-off win for Liberty, 6-5. Concordia with the lead. BYU up 8-4 over GCU. We'll try to get some scores from the other fields as well if we can. Liberty moving the ball really well here on offense. Great job protecting top side shot. Big save, knee save. Schweikert coming up huge. Great piece of hockey. We're having a tough time getting ground balls here tonight, Coach.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm still impressed with Schweikert's save there. You know, on the year, he's only 57%. And he's made a couple big stops here.
Dangerous play.
And Perry is going to be able to leg this out. He's a great athlete in space.
Coach, do you have any call over your goalie's bottom wear, their leg wear? Obviously, it's probably up to them, but
I'm not going to. I mean, I'm pretty strict about what the guys wear. It's all got to be issued, team issued. But in terms of preference, as long as all of them do it, if every goalie does it, then they can wear whatever they want.
So they all have to wear sweatpants, or they all have to wear shorts?
They would all have to wear them, yeah.
I assume they're all shorts, guys?
Yeah. I mean, we play in an indoor facility,
right.
so.
But there's that sweatpant flaps.
Yeah. Dylan Ward.
John Galloway.
Yeah.
Great look pack. Great one more waterfall. It's still there.
Great rotation by Liberty.
Got to have a cutter.
Rinaldi.
Great inside roll. Finish off the pipe. Squirts out.
He is shifty.
Both these teams actually were once Division II programs. They've matriculated up to the Division I, and obviously it's worked out for them.
Yeah.
Playing here in Utah.
I think both of these places are extremely supportive of their program, you know, and it's allowed them to ascend the ranks of the MCLA pretty quickly.
With 7:18 left in the third. Concordia with a one-goal lead. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the 2018 MCLA National Tournament powered by Under Armour. Folks, we're back. Third quarter action. Gonna get you some updated scores here. Looks like BYU is going on an even bigger run. You got South Carolina leading Georgia Tech and Virginia Tech leading Boston College. I could be wrong. I was told in my earpiece, but I have a very short attention span. South Carolina up on Georgia Tech, 6-3. We'll try to get them as they come in here.
Gotta wonder how big of an advantage it is for BYU and Utah to be right here in their backyard.
You know, wherever they host this, someone's going to be at home.
Come to Cleveland.
Yeah.
I'll host it.
Will be home.
Yeah.
We're going to all play in the bubble in the summer.
I'm not sure. Are there MCLA? Yeah, you got, what, Miami of Ohio, Dayton.
Ooh, tough pass.
There probably could have been a trip call there, so it actually, karma worked its way out.
What I like to say is the ball don't lie. Use that line a couple times.
He don't want it, and the ball don't lie.
Ooh, off the pipe. Concordia looks to clear. Almost 6 left in the third. Concordia calling out the 60 play. Let's see what that amounts to. Still have some subs coming. Looking like we're going to get a 2-2-2 here for the deuces call. 2 guys in the crease, 2 guys behind, 2 guys up top. Swing it behind.
Nice action inside.
Great curl off the crease.
Yeah.
Unable to catch. Well designed, well executed, except for that, just that last step.
Get out of there, Mateo! You just cleared it!
One goal game here, 5 minutes left in the third, and pressure starting to mount. Big save by the Eagles keep. But errant outlet pass, and looks like we got a loose ball here in the middle of the field.
We're scrapping. We're playing hockey.
Oh, that was beautiful. Eyes up, one more. Step into
in.
it.
Oh, get it right back to him. I like it. Great
Beauty,
face.
beauty.
Liberty ties
Unselfish, beautiful lacrosse.
Chris Mickle, junior midfielder from Mount Laurel, New Jersey, with the goal. Excuse me, I believe
It was Caleb Britton.
I apologize. That was Britton.
Tall drink of water. 6'3", 175, sophomore.
Great give and go, tic-tac-toe passing.
I think I've been incredibly impressed with Gregory. He's made a couple of those plays where it's like you could definitely shoot, and it would be a quality shot, and he makes the extra pass for a goal.
I've been extremely impressed by the hard work from 2 gentlemen in our staff. Rick Cladis and Jeff Brunell have been, I believe, here since the sun came up. Been here the whole last weekend getting things ready.
Absolute rock
The
stars.
streams have been awesome this year. They have different formats to watch them: Twitter, Facebook, the live stream. A lot of fun to work with these guys.
No doubt, no doubt.
Gladys has been a fixture here with Utah lacrosse for years, and Jeff Brunell is the owner-operator of laxallstars.com. Go give him a check. Go check him out real quick. They cover lacrosse and not always the big stories.
They did a pretty awesome feature on Cleveland State in our inaugural year.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Catch finish.
Another feed from Gregory. I mean, I'm telling you, he's got excellent vision.
Chase right in the finish. And we're going to get a timeout. Liberty's throwing the punches here to start the fourth quarter. Excuse me, the third. And we're going to take a break. Liberty is back on top. 7-6, you're watching the 2018 MCLA National Tournament, powered by Under Armour. We'll be right back.
I'm Eric Law. I went to the University of Denver and I played professional lacrosse for the Denver Outlaws. This is the UA Command 2.0. I really like the new design of the thinner scoop at the top to help with ground balls, and the same thing in the back with the flare to help with ground balls as well. The pocket, it forms just a nice, easy pocket right in the middle. I also love how light it is. We've been in the sun all day. It still doesn't get that soupy, bendy feeling. Also, what I really like the new addition of is the side rail pockets for the shooters, which doesn't go right in there, which I think is a brilliant design.
Right, yeah. Well, you can tell. Setting. Yeah, oh yeah. We're back. The sun is finally setting here in Salt Lake City, Utah. 3:57 remaining in the third. Liberty is throwing this round of punches to take a 7-6 lead. Great back and forth action here in the 8-9 game. This is what this is lived up to expectations. You know, we mentioned earlier both these teams were once Division II programs, and it just goes to show you what you can get when you put in the hard work at the UTSA, or the MCLA. BYU 9, GCU 6 behind us. Upset alert. Big face-off here coming up. Ball squirts through off the foot of Concordia. Liberty's going to clear. And I wonder if you're Dallas Hartley in the Chapman staff, who do you want? Do you want a team you've seen a couple times?
I think that they would appreciate the familiarity and the confidence they have from having defeated them last week.
Hard to beat a team 3 times, Coach.
Yeah, I understand that. But they're confident, especially after today's second half. His first midfield line from the Flames, back out there with Wright. He's been a great performer for him. Derek Ash. Billy Zoller with the ball.
Here's the Ash up top.
You should listen to your friend Billy Zoller. He's a cool guy.
That reference is escaping me.
Not a Zoolander fan?
Billy Idol? Or no, Billy Zane.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the end of The Wedding Singer where Billy Idol's on the airplane. Billy Idol gets it.
Chase Wright.
Boom.
Ooh, beautiful. Cut, catch, finish.
Tucks it in lefty over the right shoulder.
And Schweikert's been playing really well, but some of these goals are just they're difficult. You know, they're right on the doorstep here, the last two. Momentum, Flames.
8-6, Liberty with a huge swing of momentum. Greco-Roman face-off here. Another ground ball by Liberty.
Great pickup, yeah. Let's see if he can get it into the box. Flag down. That is big.
Take the air out of this ball. Coach, what do you feel about running this clock down to 0, getting a shot at 0, and then starting the fourth quarter with the ball?
There's no way that they're going to be able to do that.
But if you get some dummy shots like you were
You can't, because the flag's down.
Duh, Coach Brand. I remember my first time watching lacrosse.
It's been a long day. I'll forgive you,
boy.
buddy. I'll forgive you.
Been a long day, been a long season. As spring turns into summer is when lacrosse can get a little bit heavy.
I don't mind milking some clock here, and then I think you go in these situations. You go to a set piece, something that you've been practicing.
A guaranteed goal getter.
Yeah, at least you get a quality look, and you have time to take your time and get organized.
Now this is going to be a 1 minute slash, right?
I believe so.
So do you not take your shot until under a minute so you can just sit on the ball until the clock runs out and then retain possession, or you have momentum so you're not really worried about possession at this point?
Yeah, there's too much time in the game.
So flag down in the play. Liberty's going to go man up with 1:12 remaining with a 2-goal lead going into the fourth. The mountain range looking even better here at dusk.
It's gorgeous.
Try to force it into the crease, nothing there. Luckily they get the ground ball. Great one more. 2 people coming at him, and 1 squeaks in. Chase Wright.
Just overpowered him.
Yeah.
Big time overhand.
He was there.
Yeah, just overpowered him.
Field 6, Liberty goal by number 20.
This next face-off is absolutely huge. Vulnerable minute here if you're Concordia. They're up 3 now. This thing could really get away from you if they score again before the end of the quarter. Conversely, Concordia managed to get a goal here at the end of the quarter, close that to 2. It's a huge swing as well.
Concordia going back into that deuces set.
They were able to get a great look on the inside. Kid just couldn't handle it earlier.
Good finish, yeah.
Oh, wow. It's a big-time call. Flame ball. Mishandled.
Attempt for Liberty.
Gregory with a huge grounder and some breakaway speed.
Putting the Jets on.
One more. Oh!
As the quarter ends, the pipe gets nailed. And we're going to go into a fourth quarter with a 3-goal lead. Liberty up on Concordia-Irvine, ready for some fourth quarter action. Have a feeling we might see a lead change again. We're going to go to a break here from Salt Lake City, Utah. You're watching the 2018 MCLA National Tournament, powered by Under Armour.
Life is about moments. If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid?
All right. See ya!
Right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
Right. Dude, this kid who came from Austin got recruited. I'll be back. We're almost here.
1 quarter to play.
This is a winner go home situation. Mosquitoes are coming. Fourth quarter set to kick off here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Got in the hotel about 1 a.m., straight to the fields this morning, so my knowledge of Salt Lake is pretty much what you've seen on the webcast.
Well,
today.
it's a good thing for you that I'm fresh. I'm ready to go. I'm fired up for this fourth quarter here, and you could just tell the intensity level of both teams. It's just gone up about 3 decibels. Pinch and pop, Flames. I'm not sure he's looking for a fast break, but he got it to the offense, and that is a major win. Oh,
trailer, man on. Turnover while they're subbing to the midfield. This could be dangerous.
Right into a 10-man. They're just waiting for this ball. Flames, offensive rebound.
So to kill the 10-man, you just keep all your guys on this side of the field, right? Because they can't go off sides?
In theory, yeah, in theory. But you're also
second
shrinking
down.
the field,
Yes.
so those looks become a little bit more narrow. The windows are smaller, and there's a variety of different ways to do it. But at this point in the season, you've got your adjustment in, and you just got to go to it.
Or you shoot it.
Yeah,
Unless
absolutely.
Unless you're our buddy Coach Obransky at Hopkins, who
He doesn't believe in it.
he hates the shot.
He doesn't believe in it. I personally think that it's part of the game.
He hates a lot of things.
If the goal's open and you throw the ball at it, that's a
Right.
shot.
We call it bullet.
We call ours danger.
Danger. You can smell the citronella candles in the air.
Yeah. Healthy spin here from the Flames, setting up their offense, finding the right matchup.
You know, they have a saying, nothing worse than a 2-goal lead. Liberty with a 3-goal lead.
And there's a shot clock.
You know, I do like the shot clock, but I don't think we've perfected it. You know, it's too much human judgment.
And that's the big gripe, right? It's the human element, the fact that there's inconsistencies there. If you take that out of the control of the officials and make it a permanent shot clock, does that enhance or improve the situation? I don't know. But it does take the subjectivity out of the call.
Sure. And it makes the ref's job easier.
Right, and I think ultimately that's probably a big deal. That's probably an overlooked piece of this whole thing because their job is difficult.
Big up top crank right into the goalie's stick.
Yeah, see, in those situations, the last thing you want to do is pass it to the goalie because now you have the opportunity to get transition against you, but another failed clear by Concordia.
And another save.
Another save. Schweikert.
Struggling with his outlets here.
And that 10-man is just, it's causing him all sorts of fits. I think it's just the idea of the 10-man at this point.
Suffocating him.
Yeah. They might get a little bit of an extra. Yep, they've got a substitution advantage. They're going to slow it down. Good decision. Again, 4th game in a row where clearing has been a major, major issue. I credit the staffs at Chapman and at Liberty for implementing the 10-man.
All this activity at the box here is wild.
Look at right in front of the net. That's a challenge, right? If you're going to run a 10-man consistently, you're going to get offensive personnel stuck.
Right.
And that's what's happened to Liberty at this possession here. Got 2 offensive middies on playing short stick. Yeah, I'd love to see them try to get Rinaldi more involved.
Can't play defense with your stick there.
There's
Great
Rinaldi.
look. Just on time, they heard you, Coach.
I want to see him get involved in some big little picks, some two-man. He's so shifty, it's difficult to stop that kid. Errant pass. You're going to see an over and back here.
Now, where does this ball restart? Right where he picks it up, or he's got to bring it up?
He's got to bring it up.
Almost want to pass that up so he can restart it quickly.
Hank Bass looking to throw some junk. Hank Bass, product of La Costa Canyon High School.
LSM Factory.
Yeah, he was one of, in a long line of great polls to come out of that place. Hank was originally committed to University of Denver.
Concordia's head coach. His brother, Kevin, is the
That's
head
right.
coach.
There you go. So there's the connection.
Dodge, shot wide. Gregory. .940 left in the game.
Now, this is my first time seeing both of these teams. You know, neither one of these teams was playing at the Division I level last. I can't speak for Liberty, but I couldn't be more impressed with both of the teams. The athletes, the coaching, the organization. I mean, they're both just doing a great job.
And I know that both schools support the teams very well, especially Liberty, man. They're treated like a Division I program. You know, the weight room.
That's a big factor.
The locker room.
Yeah.
The connection to the campus.
No doubt.
Flag
Looks like
coming.
a flag on the Eagles. So if you're Liberty, the idea here is to really use this. Oh, Gregory sneaks one by Schweikert. Big game from Sam Gregory today.
The safety's off for Gregory.
Yeah. Flag's waved off, so we're going to be at even strength here. But the Flames are up 4 now, 10-6 with 8:55 remaining.
Still a lot of time for Concordia to fight back.
Plenty of time, but your eye is definitely now on the clock.
Tick-tock. Looks like BYU's still rolling behind us. You can hear some cheers.
That's the second violation on Liberty this half. Something to look out for. One more is a 30-second foul.
Got 2 in our state playoff game the other day in the first half.
It's tough.
2 on going early. A third one with a guy standing on the wing line.
So you went down 30.
Yeah.
Did they convert?
I can't remember yesterday.
Okay,
So.
all right.
BYU putting it on them 12-8. Grand Canyon, last year's champion, on the ropes. Concordia's got to get something here. That could be a push that they didn't call. Look at that backside. Great save by Schweikert. No first-time ground ball. Excuse me. Great save by Harriman.
Huge
Wanna
grounder.
Make sure I get his name right. Fast break coming the other way.
Great
time,
decision.
Great time to yellow that ball.
Yeah, great decision. Get a good possession here. Be smart. You're up 4 in the fourth quarter. And they're playing like an experienced bunch.
So 1/8 of a game remains with 7:30 left.
For a team that's making its first appearance at the MCLA Nationals, I am incredibly impressed.
At the D1 level. They've been here before the
Gotcha.
D2 level.
Gotcha. Well, this is a whole new ball of wax.
Sure.
You know?
Apples to bigger apples.
I like how you put that.
Oh,
Oh, great check.
the lost art of the takeaway check. But now they're going to give up.
I'm not
a very
sure I
quality
like
shot.
that shot. And that's backed up by Concordia. Yeah, see that play. Yeah, that's one he's going to regret. Hopefully he learns from and doesn't have to pay the consequences from a, potentially poor decision. 10 man's on. Concordia settles in. They clear the ball. Still got to get a touch. McKeever applying the pressure. Double team. And a turnover. The 10-man creates issues. Pence with a nice ground ball in the middle of the field. Hits Rinaldi. Coming up on 6 minutes remaining. Eagles possession. Perry with a little shake, moves the ball through X. Rinaldi. That Rinaldi-McKeever matchup, I'd love to see Rinaldi test that a little bit more, but he's been a willing passer today.
Here's Bloom operating. And a big top dodge from Perry.
Late slide.
Great look from Perry, can't get it on the frame.
Yeah, the goalie's letting him know. He's got to slide a lot earlier. If you get to the point where you're sliding laterally to the sideline, it's too late. Rinaldi loses his footing. Great balance.
Too fast for his own cleats.
Inside roll, nothing there. Backside pipe, he finds him.
Tough place to put the ball.
Yeah. And they were not biting on that dive. The officials were not biting.
Little European soccer action there. Can't flail too much.
No.
We got our first Braden call of the day.
Yeah. We're under 5 minutes.
Each minute gets more important here as the clock rolls down, and you gotta, Concordia has to start to scrap and fight and figure out a way to
no question
manufacture some shots and goals. And
this is probably the last possession that Liberty will have without some extended pressure. So I would take it down to the final seconds. Bass starting to get a little more aggressive on the ball. Connor Reed now on the ball.
Concordia throwing some hammers.
Big
but it doesn't
goal.
work.
That might be the difference maker there.
Yep, could be a nail.
And that's what happens when you start to throw a lot of checks, is that you open up the window of opportunity for the Dodger to get to the goal. Esch did a nice job there of just bearing down, so to speak. So now if you're the Chapman Panthers and you start to look ahead, it's pretty clear that the 10-man ride of the Flames from Liberty is an effective weapon.
But you have to wonder, considering Chapman employs it as well, they've practiced against it.
No question.
So they're prepared.
We'll be intrigued to see which team uses it and if they're able to use it effectively.
Takeaway check from Concordia. Each possession gets magnified. Each face-off becomes more important.
Yeah, when you 5-goal difference, 3.5 minutes, you're going to have to score quickly.
Can't play desperate. Great move. Loses the ball. Huge ground ball. Liberty picks it up. They got a head man. Great look. He gets dropped. No call.
Another quick turnover. 3 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. Concordia ball. They have to clear the length of the field.
We were warned about the mosquitoes, Coach, and they're finally here.
Step in, let it go. Oh,
Boom.
Just high. That kid can bring it. Not a huge kid, but both hands, I saw him shoot on the run. He can shoot the ball with good velocity. Brennan Mayo. It's also got the whiskers, the eye black whiskers.
Crease violation on Concordia. We're going to go Liberty. 2:52 left in this ball game. One of the fastest days of the year for me, Coach. I don't know about you, but geez, this went by quick.
Sure did. And we're back at it tomorrow.
And I believe we have the winners of the games that we called today.
Absolutely.
So we'll see Grand Valley and St. John's, and then we'll see Chapman and Liberty possibly. Still have a little bit of lacrosse to play. And they don't even have the ball right now. Great hockey. Got to get that first touch. Man, ball is awesome. Find him. Good time to go. Good time to go.
Tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
tick at this point, though. Liberty's
pressure.
okay with some of that loose ball stuff in the middle of the field. The time's taken away.
Got to apply pressure.
Great short stick defense. Really, really strong. Perry, hands free.
Save. Somehow misses the cage.
Rinaldi shopping, drew the flag.
So how do you play this, Coach? You're obviously on the you're on the run here, right?
Yeah, you have to go. You have to go to the rack. And unfortunately for them, it was saved.
1 minute, 42 seconds remain in the final game from Field 6 of the first round. Got an interference call on Chase Wright, so the Eagles will get him.
We're getting some sideline celebration here from Liberty as well. They're starting to feel it. They know they're advancing. Yeah, there you go. I'm seeing a whip and a nay-nay.
Let's hope no one blows a hamstring.
No question.
Nay-naying on the sideline here. Here comes a man up, a little bit of motion, moving parts.
There's that quick mumbo, quick seal.
And just all game, Liberty's had their sticks in the past.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job. McKeever, I mean, he's an all-conference player, and he's been excellent.
120 to the wing, shot, goal.
Rinaldi, low angle. It's his second one from that low angle on the righty side. I mean, a little late, but I would love to have seen him be more involved throughout the game, but he's a terrific player.
So Concordia makes it a 4-goal game, minute and 16 left.
They're bringing him up to the wing now, Rinaldi.
The question is there enough time?
2 shorties on the wing. I like it, aggressive. You have to, right? Jake Perry, Jonah Rinaldi on the wings. Or Logan Perry, excuse me.
Last goal scored by Jonah Rinaldi. Sophomore, he'll be back next year.
A Lisa Nagel product.
I would not have been able to pronounce that.
Big-time player in high school. He got recruited to go to Colorado Mesa. Ended up in Concordia and has had a great first 2 years.
Huge turnover here. This could be it.
Yeah, this will probably be it. They're going to try to ice it. Connor Reed's looking to put the ball on the ground. East-west passes, man.
Dangerous pass. They touch it in. Interesting time to
They
call.
get it into their ball handler, Gregory.
Do you call a timeout or let the clock do its thing?
I do not call timeout here.
That just gives them time to set it all up. Now he's even more open. 30 seconds left. Coach Sheridan.
Awesome.
What a day. Great day. Great time spending the day with you. We're right back at it tomorrow.
I'm excited to see the matchups tomorrow. I think that, the better teams won tonight. There was some great competition. I thought Indiana in the first half of the Chapman game was exceptional. I thought Concordia did a really nice job tonight. Liberty was dialed in and ready to go. But that'll be a great matchup between Chapman and Liberty.
Back check draws a flag.
Things are getting a little chippy here, unfortunately. And that's the end of the ball game.
And just like that, we're done. After our 4th game of the day, Liberty takes the win, 11-7 over Concordia-Irvine. For Dylan Sheridan, for our whole production team, for everyone here in Salt Lake, we're going to say goodnight. And we will see you back here tomorrow in Salt Lake.